Hi Connective, welcome back to my channel. I just had a dream about Adi Wiley in your body for about the 5,000, 6,000th time in 5 years. Was walking, I saw him walk, I was in a shop, and I was at a window, and I saw a dark entity walk into a shop, which is the energy of Genevieve Nadia. Then I saw him walk into a shop after. Everything's coming to an end. Every ending has a new beginning. So then I was standing next to this man, and I said to this man, "Is he still with her?" And he said, "Maybe, maybe not." Then I said, "Well, if you have a train of dreams, I hope one day someone doesn't keep you stuck in your head." Because all he had to do was say something, and the dreams would have stopped, you know? And I said a few more things, because I'm the higher priestess, higher than the Pope. So for me, I think it's being very selfish. Because if you're with someone, say you're with someone. But he can't say it. Why? Because they've been using my intellectual property for Genevieve Nadia to feel like she was on top of the world. And we had this intuition that because of Adi Wali, Genevieve Nadia wants me dead. Isn't it, my darling? We're looking at a spiral. We're looking at renewal. We're looking at movements. We're trying to move forward. We're trying to use the life force of love, because love is the highest source to God. You know, people say you don't need qualifications, or you don't need credentials, I guess, because love conquers with someone's big, fat, smiling face with Genevieve Nudge's name above it. So I've had a dream about this masculine every day for 5 years, and he can't say nothing. And I said, that's really rude. That's like mental abuse, He should have said something. Then he can go his way and I'll go mine. But he can't do that. Why? Because Genevieve's been using my ID. She says she's commodity. She went to Hollywood and she realised she could have went there ages ago. Where she's got agent for 20 years, babe, in Hollywood. She's trying to pull a smart one. Oh, let's not get pictured together, babe. But keep coming in my dream and saying, oh, we're together. She came in my dream, yeah, I'm with Addie Wiley. He comes in, yeah, I'm with her. But it won't be pictured together. Why? Because the illusion needs to be kept up. They do witchcraft. I saw it. So I'm there being concerned about seeing this masculine being piped out by Genevieve Nadia so many times while she's stealing from his wallet. Where's my kind of reassurance? It's all right, V. I see you in dreams as well. Don't go mad, babe. It's all right, sweetheart. It's all right, Treacle. It's all right, love. Nope, not a bloody word. All right, let's start a reading. So we're here to develop our relationship with ourselves first, okay? Because some people, when they feel like you lack something, they'll use that as power control or deception, okay? We're looking at managing our emotions. Because as I said to the man in the dreams, we're all going to get a train of dreams, okay? Some of you may not understand it. It's about putting in our spiritual health, to bring in your spiritual wealth. But they look for wealth, but they're not healthy. So we're looking at castles in the air. Someone is building castles in the air. Well, some of us is walking in love, all right? Some of you could looking at balance, choices. Maybe someone's looking at juggling their life because someone's balancing a partnership, maybe spiritual, and maybe a physical relationship. Now, that's not called balance. That's not how you hustle life, my darling. You're hustling your life away. You're looking like a bloody juggling act. Someone's a clown in a circus, all right? So now we're looking at maybe intimate work. Someone's looking at your intellectual property that was downloaded by God, or you're looking at your own intellectual property being dedicated, okay, to maybe being a writer or a policeman or a dentist or a doctor. Okay, don't overthink your stuff, all right? Manage the emotions, okay, so you don't worry, all right? So your emotions won't be your block, okay, to your destiny when it comes to maybe seeking balance, all right? We're looking for a relationship with ourselves first to manage the emotions so we can do the balance, the yin and the yang, okay, so we can co-create with the universe, all right, because it comes with your spiritual health first to bring your spiritual wealth. There's no point having wealth when you're not healthy by the mental, okay. So you're looking at the Queen of Cups. Someone's looking at what's above is below. Maybe someone trying to manage their emotions, Queen of Cups. Very psychic, intuitive, nurturing person. It looks like they're bottling their emotions away or they're collecting their emotions. It's like the whales, you know. Whales can communicate from far, far distances. All right. It's like a beautiful little whisper in the ocean. Okay, and this is where you've got to manage your emotions so you can listen like a whale under the ocean. Now, this is bringing about your creativity and your balance. Somebody was juggling, maybe a Pisces person, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio person, but we're looking at the positivity, okay, of looking at maybe our solar plex chakra. Because now we're seeing and understanding that God's giving you the crown of emotion, all right? Someone very highly intuitive, very psychic, okay? And we're looking at using that. And someone feels like maybe you're on a status or authority or looking at self expression, okay? It enriches the soul. No expression, okay, equals to depression. If someone hasn't searched deep enough for their own self expression, they want to be everybody else but themselves. So they keep building castles in the air. So now someone's looking at healing when it comes to creative expression. Someone's looking at reflection. Okay. All right. So now maybe looking at ending, or you're looking at an upside down higher priestess when it comes to Taurus for a Capricorn person. When it comes to buying people, things, and places, they look at people as property to control, that they're seeking, because they don't have a higher self, they're blocked from the mind because the heart is too heavy like a stone. Because someone's not balanced, looking at higher priestess, upside down, not intuitive, not psychic. When it comes to upside down Queen of Pentacles, big pussy Genevieve Nadia. There you go. Had a dream about you today, bitch. Your voodoo's not working. Give it up. Yeah, jealous, I guess. So now we're looking at an earth sign person. She likes to juggle things in the air. She's a clown. Yeah, we're looking at maybe a businesswoman, or you're looking at Genevieve Nadia, upside down, a very selfish sociopath, very shallow. Is God real? She asks in my dream. I said, you're not allowed to question because you stole from Adiwali, King body. Then last week in another dream, I had a dream about this businesswoman, or you could be dealing with a businesswoman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. And I heard a policeman say, we've seen at least 3 accounts with Genevieve Nadia doing your name and fraud. Like we don't know. Clearly, they've been silent for 5 years. She came in my dream and said, I love the way you write. Then suddenly she done a movie called Oh, we did not meet by chance. Tried to act like some man. Oh, please, some water sign man, darling. Ripped from his book. And she EP'd it. Darling, we know you're talking from my book. In Love and Always, you duplicated it. Yeah. You know you stole my certificates because I tried to prove to Adi Walia. He told me to study oil and gas. So I sent him my certificate of oil and gas. Yeah, I did. Yep. I sent and I showed them all the things I did, dissertation, you name it. I sent them reports of how to build a real estate. If you got a real estate, how to transform it into e-code to help yourself, electricity. I even sent reports, oh yeah, on solar farms and sustainable company to bring, like, say for instance, if you had an epidemic again and things became at a standstill when it comes to supply and demand, at least you got a solar farm. We have the production in-house by having a recycling plant. Yeah, and then everything I speak about for the last 7 months, or 9 months on YouTube, okay, is everything I spoke about in the emails for 5 years. How I found Adiwali in my dreams, all right. So I showed them the journey when it comes to spirituality, how I found my soulmate, or how he telepathically keeps talking to me, and I talk about how I keep seeing God. Instead of taking these and maybe doing their own in healing, nope. Genevieve Nadia took this and made money. She looked at her own goals for her own financial security and she thought she could do an achievement. Then she started investing in voodoo, voodoo, doo. Okay? So now we're here using our story as an example that someone changed the message and now we've got intervention by God because now someone feels they're missing an opportunity. Now looking at Four of Cups. Four of Cups is clarity, acceptance. All right, look at new ambition, but unfortunately, somebody was bored. Someone's bored, and now someone is now looking at maybe their heart chakra. Okay, look at expansion when it comes to fertility, stability. Someone's stabilizing their emotions. Must be this Queen of Cups, trying to manage her emotions because she understands that maybe there's someone juggling in their relationship. She's very innocent. She's got no. She got no. She likes to be connected to Earth, Mother Earth. She's got no shoes on. Now, someone feels as if a change of message has been about when it comes to knowledge, wisdom, okay, when it comes to growth, all right, when it comes to growing their feelings, bringing it to stabilize, because they thought they'll be protected, their feelings. Someone looks like they're protecting their feelings. Why? Because someone did not see that God was offering them a soulmate. You know, this is like fairy gifts, you know. Now, someone's probably drinking their emotions, because normally someone's meditating. Maybe someone's coming out of meditation, but it seems to be no energy of regret. It looks like someone wants to take action with passion. Maybe they feel the strength of this feeling, of this connection, because now someone's got the knowledge, the wisdom. Maybe they was above is below, but somebody was wiring money at work and someone had that feeling. Now someone trying to attack someone's solar plex or crown chakra when it comes to maybe Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Virgo person. Cancer person and a Virgo person. So now someone's going into the unknown. And the unknown, you've got to be by yourself. So eventually, somebody will be seeing no people, things in places to see above their challenges. Okay? Because now you look at obstruction. Someone's creating obstruction to a sweetheart when it comes to their pathway. Someone's reversing because someone sees there's trash. And now someone feels like there's obstacles, delays. And someone's saying, be careful of the gap. Because there's a pathway, there's a gap in this pathway when it comes to faith. Someone doesn't have faith when it comes to spirituality. So they don't see the beauty of things. They see people as things, as their belongings. So now you're seeing the delays when it comes to a hidden fear due to bad planning. When it comes to maybe a Virgo or a Cancer. When it comes to maybe a child, but they haven't got the world in their hand. Someone's life is flashed before them, because now you've got the full card underneath. This is when you got to like use your intuition. Whoops, things are dropping. You got to use your intuition, okay? But there seem to be delays when it comes to coming to take action. When it comes to grounding someone's emotions. Because now someone is refilling their cup of love. Because it looks like he's drinking his emotions. Because there seems to be delays from bad planning. Because someone's working on their feelings after bad planning. Because they don't have no faith in God, or they don't see the beauty in all things. And it starts from within first. All right? Okay, so now someone is about to take a step off the edge of the cliff. Is this the end of maybe bad planning? Or is someone making more healthier choices by taking action? Okay, because now this is spirituality. It's when you go with no expectations, no baggage. Okay, because now I can see you're looking at the root of maybe your ancestors. Because now you're looking at maybe the strength. Maybe a Leo person has made a very bad choice when it comes to his decision. Oh yeah, Adiwali's a Leo, isn't he? Yeah, never mind. No control, no courage, no strength. Why? Juggling, juggling, juggling. He went with a juggler. Okay, he wants to be a clown in the circus. No vision, no expansion, and no regeneration. We're looking to cut generational curses while someone's trying to create generational curses. All right, that's our responsibility as adults for our future leaders. Someone look at maybe someone's creative and diverse when it comes to intuition. They're using their intuition to protect their feelings when it comes to maybe a situation, when we're seeing someone's ego, or you're seeing someone's purpose, or someone's life force when it comes to a bad decision on their pathway, when it comes to the energy of affinity, the cycle. Someone looking at divine connection, but they don't have the courage to go through, but they got the courage to go and lay down with a demonic woman called Genevieve Nadia. You're not making sense, Leo. So I look at the infinite wisdom when it comes to Cancer person. No infinite wisdom. Sorry, Cancer. No. He's more looking for self-pity, sulky, touchy, unstable. He could be a nurse, a sailor, a hollister, a reiki, a healer, a heathen. You could be an actor, a teacher, an athlete, or a sculptor. We're looking at the lack of ambition, the lack of authority. They're not a competition. They don't have no confidence. You know what it is as well? With the strength card upside down, that's your worldly experiences that can strengthen your inner wisdom. But someone likes to travel, but they haven't put in the inner wisdom. They don't have no inner wisdom. This is why they make bad choices. So now someone's feeling like in a panic state, maybe. Yeah, because someone doesn't have no peace, no victory, and not secure when it comes to the strength. Because it's about, you see, spirituality, right? When it comes to the strength, you really got to tame your beast when it comes to the material world. Now, someone feels like they haven't got the strength, maybe, when it comes to this Cancer person, because now we're looking at Aquarius person when it comes to the moon. Someone is not healing when it comes to working on their healing. Maybe you're looking at a situation where you're seeing the star upside down. Someone's not an inspiration. Okay, Queen of Cups. Okay, not happy, uninspired, sad. A Virgo person, could be a Virgo mother, or it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces mother with a Virgo mother. Lack of faith. Lack of faith. So now they're bored with a Taurus person. So Taurus person, when it comes to donations, someone's looking at maybe the Six of Pentacles. Achievements, fortune, the spirit comes to weigh. I have regret about a Virgo person or a Taurus person. The Queen of Cups. A bad mother that looks like they're a mother, nurturing, but not healing. Too much titties. So you could be looking at injustice for some of you when it comes to a mother, maybe, or a Taurus mother, or a Aquarius mother, or a Virgo mother. We're looking at uninspired. We're looking at injustice when it comes to resources, expansion, when it comes to someone's lifestyle. There were setbacks because of a hidden fear, bad planning. Now we're looking at setbacks, instability, frustration. But after that, someone looks like they're coming out of a lawsuit with victory. And now, after looking for peace and security when it comes to resources for not just yourself, but for everybody else, I can see swift movements happening. Oh, gosh, maybe not. No. No, because the Queen of Wands, too demonic when it comes to nothing to offer, and that's the truth. And now someone's sitting on maybe a real estate with unfinished business. Hmm. Oh, someone thought they'll have victory bringing injustice to a Queen of Cups. They were hoping Queen of Cups wouldn't heal, so somebody wouldn't give an equal give and take. Someone at work, someone's working on injustice for this Queen of Cups, and they're hoping for victory, but the victory is bad planning. From an upside down Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands are very distorted feminine. Very distorted feminine. Oh, let's make this a little bit. Very distorted feminine. Very vengeful person. Very seductive person. So I'd probably say the upside down Queen of Wands, maybe as a mother figure, not a good person, very weak, bad planning, doesn't delegate properly, maybe with a cancer person, maybe they're looking at imbalance when it comes to the six of no. Number six is love, isn't it? Upside down lovers. Someone's giving someone money, a Taurus person, and now a Sagittarius person or an Aries person feels a bit weak. Yeah, because someone was doing a sneaky beaky attack, and now someone's not brave to face a cancer person, maybe. Impatient, loss of focus, unpredictable. Unpredictable emotions, because someone's hiding that they don't have the courage because a bad plan was at work to bring injustice because cancer thought he had the power to control, and now he's looking at skirt. No, no, he's looking at intervention. He changed the message with a Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve, dirty, big, pussy, Nadia. I don't know why there's Queen of Wands, or maybe she's just one person in one, or there's two women, because they look like they want to smash her in the head because of this injustice. And she's like, whatever. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? They said, no, you are a conniving, deceptive person. You're very mean, sociopath, very shallow. All you care about is your image and not people's feelings because you got no courage, you got no intuition, you just want resources. You made a plan when it comes to a justice system, and now it looks like a Gemini person is seeing this con from this Queen of Pentacles upside down, and it looks like this Gemini person wants to cut her head off. Wow. I warned her for 5 years and she didn't want to believe me. Oh well. She said, no, I'm jealous. I want to be you. And now she's in trouble. They're losing. They're going to lose a court case. A Leo's going to win. And then this Gemini person, because the plan didn't work for Leo to be weak under illusion, deception, Queen of Pentacles looks like someone wants to come in because they were unpredictable and they're not focused. This person looks like it could be a Gemini or it could be a Cancer person. Because it seems to be someone's learning about due diligence and someone needs to balance because they've gone through injustice because maybe this person invested into a liar. They're saying this person is a liar. They lied about Aquarius person or their fame or they're healed. They done it for the money at work. They done a sneak attack to a Aquarius person. So I seen the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is all about someone's coming out with the truth, and now someone's vulnerable. Queen of Pentacles. When it comes to money being handed back, when it comes to acting like they were independently wealthy, but don't have no worldly experiences to strengthen one's inner wisdom. They don't have no inner wisdom. They're not healing. They're heathens. So you're looking at maybe a Gemini person's learning about this lie and they're not winning in this court case, and he gave her money to be a star. And now there's castles in the air because now they're seeing a sweetheart that somebody lied about, an Aquarius person. When it comes to donations to a Taurus person to bring injustice, now there seems to be regret, boredom. When it comes to Aries or Leo person or Libra person, injustice. Now you're looking at a fight with a Taurus and a Leo person. When it comes to partnership, when it comes to maybe having the world in their hand. No, it's not injustice. You want to get to a Cancer person and an Aries person, a Libra person. When it comes to Leo's resources, now there seems to be a challenge, obstacle. When it comes to a Leo person fighting maybe in a legal battle for injustice because a Taurus person was stealing and taking money from charity and a community. They were abusing generosity for fame. There wasn't healing. So now we're seeing someone got caught in the act and now they're hanging. Ooh, maybe this man wants to lynch. That's what I said, lynch, head, head. She's not divine feminine. She doesn't have no head. She's not intellectual. She's a bunny boiler. And now Cancer person is drowning in his feelings. Why? Because he's been illuminated. So now someone's looking at someone's activity. Somebody was barking up the wrong tree. People pleaser. A pick me. Yeah, you know that person like pick me, pick me. Always that beggar. So now we're looking at conflict when it comes to Five of Wands. Someone's looking at conflict when it comes to ambition, competition. Somebody invested into their rival, a Taurus person. Now a Taurus person wants to fight an Aquarius person to bring injustice, but they want to be famous from their resources. And now maybe King of Swords, King of Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords is saying that's not your friend. Someone's stuck in the past. Maybe a Leo person, unable to move forward because of unpredictable sneak attack by Queen of Pentacles, a setup, bringing justice, working on injustice for a Aquarius person, Leo person, to be stuck in the past, bad planning, because yeah. Aquarius persons come to calmer waters because there's Two of Swords. When it comes to stress, confusion, imbalance, when it comes to fairness, balance, truth, for an Aquarius person, so they come to calmer waters, restore the mind. While a Knight of Swords or a King of Wands is looking at maybe a Cancer person or going to the Chariot, being a soul, having a human experience, because he came out 13, 14 years ago about he's chasing fucking Queen of Pentacles and he's Nadia. And even in my dream, I said, how dare he? How dare he not declare he's with someone about maybe, maybe not, when it comes to this trickster, spiritual trickster. I said, don't worry, darling. When you get down though, you'll be stuck in your head and you'll be mad. Why? Because in my dream, Genevieve Nadia is the Mad Hatter. Yeah, she's got no head. So now we're looking at hidden motives. Look at the Higher Priestess, hiding the Pope. Maybe someone feels they should listen to this person. Or I could have the key, the wisdom, the intellect, the freedom. Because in my dream, I had these bunch of keys like I was a caretaker. And then this Genevieve person just came in this dark shadow. And I just fighting. Blah, 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 blah. As soon as it's disappearing, who's behind it? Genevieve fucking Nadia. And about 5 girl. A mother figure as well. Because they just want these keys from me. Because back in 2012, 2014, some white guy, he was tall and skinny, and he came up to me. This is when me and Nadia stopped talking. And he said, "Is that your name on the list? Is that your name?" And he said to me, "Name?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, Adiwali said he wants to give you this. He's got lots of girlfriends." I said, "I know, that's why he's been left behind." And he goes, "Yeah," he said, "take care of him." Then I went to this car and I had these keys. And then another dream came along and I was checking that I had these keys and I was in this car. So now we're looking at the power, the mystery of intuition. I use my intuition. I always have as a child. So no matter what illusion they try to picture or create, the eagle eye has the wisdom, the freedom, because someone's got a different perspective, very wide perspective when it comes to maybe remote viewing, you know? They look at the veil between heaven and earth. Look at the wholeness when it comes to completeness, when it comes to the oneness of life. Trusting your intuition, managing your emotions, understand your intuition, because the soul likes to create. I mean, you've got no soul, it doesn't have no self-expression, it has depression. This is why this Queen of Pentacles is very highly codependent and very highly prone to temptation. They don't know how to regulate their emotions. Yeah, this third-party person. So now the Empress goes around stitching the Emperor back together again. She don't want to do it. No. Because look, they want to fight any cost. Now they're on the internet. There you go. Upside down 5 of Swords, right? Somebody tried to... It's someone doing deception. Okay, regret. And then you got resentment because someone's on the internet showing that this Queen of Pentacles is a failure. I don't know where you're going. Trying to control the team of people. Want to fight any cost. When it comes to Aquarius person, lying, stealing, cheating, slandering her name to a group of people. Yeah, slandering. Doing attempted murder, mental, physical, verbal abuse, doing numancy, Nancy, rancies, because you saw 5 is 10 of swords. That's cursing as well. Taking the lip to sink people's ships because all that she does is reflect on herself. It's all about her. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And they said, not you, not you. You're the fucking wicked witch of Eastwick. I don't know what you're talking about. You're looking at your discernment. Looking at Gemini Libra Aquarius person come with the truth about this Queen of Swords. I mean, it's Queen of Pentacles. Want to do attempted murder to Aquarius person. Why? Philosophy. Anyone can take the sword out of the stone. Walk in love, talk in truth, correct your flaws. So everything I spoke about for 5 years, okay, in this email, is everything I've been talking about in the last 7 months. So when this person says, I'm an influencer, darling, no, she went and made movies from it. She went and made books from it. She went and done her real estate from it, but didn't teach the people nothing because she's a greedy, materialistic whorepipe. She's not spiritual. She asked me, is God real? She don't even believe in God. She don't even believe in God. So how dare you go on your Instagram and be, oh, God bless, darling, give yourself to God. Give yourself to God. That's blasphemy, Taurus. Blasphemy. Want to win at any cost, is it? Mental, physical, verbal abuse. And now you're looking at maybe manifesting when it comes to King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is looking at a love choice when it comes to turning his back at work. The Emperor's upside down. He's not leading the people. He led Queen of Pentacles into some fucking manufacturing fucking stardom. He's meant to look at the people. He's meant to transform and look at these kings and get his downloads from God and relate it to the people then. To put the kings back in order. Now this air sign person is going to be losing their license And now he looks like he wants to attack to a Taurus person because they owe money, or a Virgo person, or a King of Cups. So she's got a whole load of people after. I told her she didn't want to believe me. No, she wants to turn everyone else into my enemy. No, she's everybody else's enemy. This big idiot, Genevieve Nadia. She's an idiot. She got nothing to offer. Let me tell you, she just wants money. She's a beggar. She's a beggar. She's a high-class prostitute. She's a yacht gal. Yacht gal. Nothing to offer. 7 of Cups. Nothing to offer. Nothing. Nothing. No emotion. No reason. No nothing apart from Bunny Boiler or the hand that ripped the cradle. She sold her soul to the devil. She sold it to the devil, man. Queen of Pentacles upside down. She sold it to the devil, man. It's very snobbery. She's very Pride and Prejudice. But how did she get there in the first place? Lying, stealing, cheating. Lying, stealing, cheating. She acts like your friend. And that is a new beginning because someone's single. New beginnings, my darling. God's given you a new beginning. Maybe someone doesn't want to see this. Oh, well. Talking to the single people. Single people. Very self-sufficient. Because now someone's seeing the devil at the door. Oh, never mind, Emperor. Never mind, stuck on your karmic cycle with your Genevieve Nadia. Never mind, we're fighting for, we're going in. Next time, state your claim. I'm with someone. Never mind, big baby. He probably thinks I'm going to be his mother dearest, because Genevieve is his mother dearest. Oh, mother dearest, can I go outside today? He said, no, I've got to go ask your daddy, King of Cups. Okay, oh, Queen of Cups on the table. For a Aquarius person. Or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. But there's a Queen of Cups on this table. They're saying you're shit, you're rubbish. You act like you're upright. Oh, my children are so darling. Oh, darling, I'm such a nice person. No, you're not. There's one Queen of Cups. No, you're not nice. Okay. Higher Priestess. Follow your intuition, my darlings, okay? All right, trust your intuition. There's more to be revealed, okay? Because now we're looking at the Higher Priestess. We're looking at the spiritual mother, okay? When it comes to tarot reader, or you look at union, alliances, or you look at manifestation. Okay? And masculine, you need to understand what a masculine energy really is. A man is not a man without his feminine energy. Okay? He'll probably just go down for like this one here. He'll probably go down for diminish accountability or responsibility because he hasn't managed, he can't regulate his thoughts and his emotions. And this is where these people, women like her, can take the piss. Where these masculines are not intuitive or admitting they're intuitive or psychic, or then just think emotions is a woman's thing. No, it's not. It helps with your intuition, your creativity. And now this person is looking at obstacles, delays, frustrations. Because now you look at the Higher Priestess, hide on the Pope, Aquarius person, come to heal. But this person didn't want a Aquarius person to heal. No, they wanted to prove a point that she was the greatest. At what though? Being a high-class prostitute. Listen to your intuition. Somebody has a crush on you. Queen of Cups. Could be Queen of Cups. A new love. A single person that has no one. I'm not talking about Genevieve Cycle or Cindy Humphrey or anyone like that. Single people. Okay? Because now you're looking at the Emperor. Duh. Aries person, when it comes to God's Tour card, he made a bad choice. He went to Queen of Pentacles upside down. Now he's upside down. Why? Because Cancer wants to do this Emperor thing. Now, something don't smell right. Something is a little bit fishy. Okay? This is why someone listens to intuition. Because something is in someone's cup. And now you've got to examine someone's cup. Maybe in a court case. Because somebody was spiking someone's drink. For some of you, and for some of you, you got catfished. Because in my dream, I kept seeing Genevieve Nadia spiking Adiwali's drink. And she was stealing from his wallet. Yeah. She didn't want God to recap. No, she wants me to go into mental institution. Because he's never declared. Yep. And that's why she keeps following us. When I'm going to a shop. So the Emperor's upside down. The Cancer person is not the Emperor or Aries person. No. Too impatient. In their pride before the floor. Quick-tempered. Okay, could be a leader. Okay, or a CEO person or a married person. Okay, they're not creative. They don't have no self-expression. It's for everybody else when it comes to maybe self-assurance. They're not self-assured. They're not ambitious. Not very active. They go all the talk but no action. Okay, so you look at maybe individualistic person seeking freedom maybe from a bad choice. Cancer person in their feelings when it comes to maybe the sparkle of a creative idea or a spark of a new love because someone's got a crush on someone but they made a bad choice. So now someone feels they don't have the courage, maybe a Cancer person or Aries person or Leo person. Because what you consume every day becomes your shackles. And now Genevieve Nigel is his shackle. As I said that, the devil popped out. Told you, fucking demonic. Leo's third party pussy. So now you're looking at 8. Oh, they wanted fame. He said, no, forget about God's to wake up. Leo said, no, darling. I want to be weak, I guess, with a Cancer person, third party person. Yeah. So now he's drinky winky with his Queen of Pentacles. And now this King of Swords, Knight of Swords is like, no, I want to cut your fucking head off, man. You bring lying, you stole from me. You wasted my money, time, place, everything. You got nothing to offer. It was all a promise with nothing in there. It was it was a lie. It was a lie. She put everyone on a merry-go-round. So now they're seeing this shallow, superficial psychopath, sociopath when it comes to Bunny Boiler or the hand that ripped the cradle. They're saying this is Mother Dearest, the invention of Anna. She's got nothing to offer. So ninth, ooh, Queen of Wands. I knew you'll pop up. Queen of Wands. She's upset because a Aquarius person, higher priestess, user intuition, her husband or someone wants to be a fake emperor that's hanging with a Leo person when it comes to their lifestyle, looking for victory from the ego, from some fake ass passion with no life force. Now she's seeing she's a weak bitch. Leo. The Queen of Wands. Oh yeah. She was relying on Leo's resources, victory. Yeah. Now she wants to do a sneak attack to Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, you got a lot, boy. I'm the least of your worries. Easily influenced, Queen of Wands, easily influenced. No courage, no ability. Very seductive, lion person. Lion doesn't have no way to exercise through creative blocks. Very superficial, seductive person looking for revenge. This is a very distorted feminines. Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles, and you got one Queen of Cups. Act like she's all the bee's knees because she gets more money than these lot. No, she's a fucking idiot. With a Taurus person, they're very foolish, immature women. Yeah, immature, very immature, not self-sufficient. No, they're not. So now you're looking at very distorted feminine, a Jezebel, when it comes to maybe investigation. Someone's investigating a Cancer person. And now you look at the Hermit. Somebody wants to go to the Queen of Pentacles because the Queen of Wands. Boy. Genevieve Nudge, I don't know. You better be hiding. She's in paranoia a bit. Let's see how it goes. Because Queen of Wands, boy. She's after you. Hey, told you. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Because they got to give back the money to Aquarius person. The higher priestess is a karmic debt. They're on a karmic debt because they stole a contract. They done fraud. For Ace of Pentacles, they were stealing jewelry. They were stealing resources, basically. Tangible things you can touch. Because they're immature, can't regulate their feelings. Something fishy was in that cup. Pills. Maybe from her mad head prescription. From her doctor, maybe. Because somebody, either the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Pentacles, is seeing a doctor or a police person and they're overstepping that patient and client. So now this Queen of Wands, her legacy is fucked. It's a house upside down. pure fighting about a house, an estate, money, donations. Because somebody was stealing from their. You know when someone feels like two things. Someone feels as if their friends is their allowance. Because you know, like when you go out, because your friends are generous, I don't have to be the first to take my wallet out. I don't have to be the first to say, oh, yeah, guess what? Rita's having a birthday party. You want to come? Oh, yeah, of course I'll come. That person knows. That person, Aries or a Cancer or a Leo, is going to pay for that ticket. She knows. She looks at her friends as an allowance. So then she takes other friends and she buys them. Because she knows once she downgrades her people, them she thought was her friends, ain't her friend. Why? Because she ain't their friend. So now it looks like somebody wants to beat her up. Taurus person, they want to block her. Queen of Wands upside down as well. But you want to be blocked when it comes to 6 and 8, 9, independently wealthy. No, they're not. Fight with a Leo person, Taurus person when it comes to nothing to offer. It's an illusion. It was an illusion. She was stealing the money. You know, like a pyramid, like, oh, I'll pay you back the money, but she stole it from Peter to pay Paul. She's like, I paid the money, I've got the money, I've got all this, but she's stealing it to prove she's got money, to prove she's articulate, to prove she's creative, but she's stealing the resources to be in a group. She's a pick-me, man. She's a pick-me. She's a picky head. So now we're looking at rivals, challenges, obstacles, delays. God gave us all a soul. You know, you got one, you got one. No, 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 I want to be you. Because this person has no head, no intellectual property for herself. Very illiterate person, going around stealing, cheating, doing the most. So now we're looking at people protected their rival when it comes to the 5 of Wands. Is conflict from ambition, looking at competition. Because somebody was investing into their rival and now they're exhausted, burnt out. Why does that say 5 and that's 7? Defending against the competition that's working in justice. So somebody will go against their intuition. I think these people are a bit illiterate, don't you think? If you've been intuitive from a child and you've been studying dreams from a child, and then you've been doing, some of you been doing maybe tarot reading, or without tarot reading, you just look at the world as a tarot card. So why would you sit there and believe a group of people that are illiterate? And I think these people don't think. You know when someone's just driven by money, that they don't see nothing else? Even to do psychopaths, they can go for the most failure, but they'll always push their own trumpet. Fashion line, failure. Relaunch fashion line, failure. Book launch, failure. 1010 production, failure. Another production in Putney, London, failure. LA production, failure. Nigeria production that she done Lionheart and Wonderful cartoon with some girl, failure. I don't know how you lot keep investing in the same foolishness and wonder why you lot in some heavy goddamn delay when it comes to justice. Somebody wanted to sacrifice the Emperor, a Leo person, for their fame, fortune. Queen of Pentacles did. She was never his friend. She done that Lionheart because she was looking at the Lionheart. So now I've written a book called The Lionheart Killer, Genevieve Nadia. Oh yeah, the devil's daughter when it comes to spiritual wisdom, leadership, when it comes to maybe situation. We're looking for our inner power when it comes to being persistent. We've got the courage. Because now someone look at introspection when it comes to guiding from inner wisdom. Someone's using your inner wisdom and acts like it's their inner wisdom. So they want to act like the divine feminine. Divine feminine is very intuitive when it comes to spirituality. That is the high priestess. But someone had a hidden agenda, secrets, confusion when it comes to blocked intuition. Queen of Pentacles upside down. So now the Emperor is divine masculine. He's not the Cancer. No, he's not a divine masculine. He wishes. Well, we all can wish for something, but it's not your bloodline, not your bloodline. So now someone's missing an opportunity when it comes to maybe epiphanies, or they can't do no epiphanies or no prophecies, no prophecies. So now someone looking indecisive, unable to let go of a Leo person or a Cancer person. There's Queen of Pentacles. And Queen of Wands is like, really? Queen of Wands, she is a practitioner. They say, no, she's not. All these Queen of Pentacles, they're rubbish. All these Queen of Cups, rubbish. Rubbish. Because if you was a practitioner, a good one, how come you didn't see Queen of Pentacles stepping on your head? Duh! For her victory. Leo persons look at injustice when it comes to sacrifice. Now someone's looking at delays. Because somebody was doing the crime of passion. Someone's very scornful when it comes to secrets, illusions, mystery, intuition, stubbornness. Because now you're looking at Leo's not happy, you know. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or this Queen of Cups when it comes to family. Maybe of a Leo person. Or maybe a Gemini person. Masculine, air sign masculine. And another one, cheese on peace, with a Virgo Pisces person. Nah, they don't have no rainbow. Nah, they got no knowledge, no inner wisdom. They can't tame their beast to be in the spiritual world. Because you've got to be accountable, responsible for your actions. So now this Queen of Wands is looking at unhappy families, no happily ever ending. They're losing. They're going to lose a court case. And when I mean lose, I mean it's best to settle out of court if I were them. They're looking at losing the house, cars, reputation, you name it. They're losing. They're gonna do a massive loss. Could be in a court case now or coming up. But this Queen of Pentacles not winning though. She wishes. She wishes. No. They're looking for loss. They're looking at loss and disharmony. They're not family. It's no. This Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, nah, they were fleecing this masculine. So Aquarius has come to calmer waters by the mind, or this masculine locating and wants to do a sneak attack because 6, 7, a masculine air sign is definitely mentally traveling to his Queen of Pentacles for entrapment because someone's gone. So now we're looking at spiritual prison, prison, mental prison for Queen of Pentacles when it comes to 8 of Swords. Someone's moving forward, time to change, and now they're pissed. Why? Because if a queer person moves forward, her plan doesn't work. Her plan doesn't work. So now she's always on the edge, looking behind her in a rear mirror because she knows people, at least 10, is after her when it comes to collaboration and alliances. 1, 2. After her. Never mind, Genevieve, now just serves you right. Next time, keep my mouth out your name, boy. Keep my name out your mouth, I should say. Serves you right. What goes around comes around. Everything she wanted bad for me is going to be 10,000 times worse for her. She don't believe in God. Serves you right. Upside down lover. She's not a very good lover. She's a user. She has too many lovers. She wanted to kill a Gemini person. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Aquarius person. Starseed. Brings faith, peace. Nope. She brings no faith, no peace, no illumination. She's not spiritual. Nothing. Nothing. She's just a dead man walking. It's you lot that make her look good. Why? There you go again, sticking out. The devil, the truth, Emperor's upright, King of Wands, maybe being more mature. Why? Because he was working with an upside down Empress, smothering, codependent, not a divine feminine, and a Sagittarius person, not a fucking angel. Imbalance. Imbalance. Stupid, pathetic, lack of patience, overindulgence, reckless. Because they don't have no clarity and no guidance from within for protection from the angels. No, Sagittarius and Taurus person. Taurus again. Oh, yeah. You're losing all your money. Why? Because nobody wants to use their willy on you no more. Them can't turn up. Ace of Wands. Setbacks, lack of energy, feeling uninspired by you, my darling. It's only so far your pum pum can take you, Genevieve Nadia. Oh, you crying now? Oh, mummy. The rain is not being nice. Oh, well, because you've got no morals. You're not very versatile. You're not optimistic unless someone gives you a little bit of dicky wicky dicky. To licky licky licky. Gives you wiki wiki wiki. Okay. So you cat may be fair, insincere, charms in the arms to harm. So now someone's in their thoughts. Four of Swords. It's all about self-care. Someone's slowing down. Why? Time to rest. It's time, person. Time to rest, my darling. 7. Oh, yeah, we understand we got stabbed in the back by Taurus or Capricorn person because Leo invested in his rival and he thought she would be a rival for a sign person. So they bring a fraud fucking romance, upside down Knight of Cups. Oh, yeah, so now the fool is about to step off the cliff. And this is the end. When he closes his eyes and sees life flash before him, and he says, you know what? I have faith in God, God only. No expectation, no baggage. Yeah, have faith. Have faith in God, man. Because someone's under judgment. They went against their better judgment. So they were doing cursing, hexing, witch spell, love spell, you name it. That's the 10 of swords in this one. So now they're backstabbing using the lips to sink people's ships when it comes to an ex-pot. Someone's stuck in the past when it comes to delays with this Cancer person. Because this Queen of Wands, I think, was probably married to this person or kind of a commitment with this person. And now he's actually committed to someone else, his lover. And now King of Swords is here. Another lover. And an Aries, another lover. Cancer, another lover. Yeah, King of Swords, upside down, manipulated, calculated, fool. I don't understand. You see, you don't know. See this King of Swords. If you don't have your intuition on, your blinkers, while you're driving your body up and down the road, you don't have your discernment on for good judgment. King of Swords. And because she's illiterate. Him alone can turn her mad. Just like that. Just like that. He could be a judge, or he could be a lawyer, or a detective. Very arrogant, manipulative person. He could be a speaker, could be a project manager, whatever his star sign. King of Swords, arrogant, judgmental, manipulative person. When it comes to the King of Swords, all right, it doesn't translate information to do transformation. No, he doesn't. He's more or less looking at fighting, being very combative. He's a very closed-minded person. He's more sustained by insecurities. So now maybe we're seeing as King of Swords when it comes to intellectual. Nope. Very challenging and very unkind person. You could be looking at this Queen of Pentacles when it comes to superficial, when it comes to maybe a business executive. Thought was confident, no, superficial. Superficial gold digging. Shallow, hollow, no empathy. Sociopath. When a queen is supposed to represent emotional strength, problem solving, wisdom, and leadership, she's none of that. None. The king is supposed to represent power, authority, and expertise to bring decision making for success. So these people literally doesn't know anything about, and it's meant to be a business executive, and they don't know anything about conflict resolution. Conflict resolution. Okay, so now, for some of you, you could be looking at a dreamer when it comes to trusting your dream, trust your intuition, because someone's around a bunch of vulnerable adults that don't know, want to do no healing. Okay, so now you're looking at maybe a child for some of you. or betrayal, loss, when it comes to parenting problems with this Queen of Cups and this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles. They are always in betrayal and they have parenting problems. Then you have maybe relief from this change. Someone that had maybe earned their wisdom by going within, because someone feels like they've been betrayed. Look at melodrama or false change, because someone's taken on someone's responsibility when it comes to duty, very heavy burdens, but someone's refusing to delegate because they're not very good mothers. So someone's being very unkind. Why? Lack of responsibility, lack of accountability when it comes to material security. Now, someone's looking at a time of prosperity when it comes to financial stability, material comfort. This is someone that is self-made person. Literally, proper self-made person. What else do we have? 7, 8. Somebody needs to walk away from people, things, and places. Because now we're looking at leaving the past behind because someone's stuck in the past. Someone needs to look at new perspective. Someone's changing their attitude and moving on. Why? The cup of love. Relationship with yourself first. Because someone looking at maybe separation, but under anxiety. Because someone was outgrown a relationship ages ago. So now they're looking at walking away with the truth. Because now we're looking at 6. Because someone's stuck in the past. When it comes to connection to the past. Now someone's outdated their feelings or relationship. It's outdated. Time to move forward. Because now you're looking at the Lovers upside down. No harmony. Because he's meant to meet a woman and learn about love. The Fool, when it comes to the Fool's journey, that means you're going deeply into intuition. So a lot of you could be by yourself. Okay? It's because it's a soul journey. You're looking for your soul family. Okay? And your spiritual gifts. But you have to do the spiritual health. Okay? So the Fool's meant to learn about love. And now they realize that's not love over there. So now someone's working on moving forward away from a Gemini or Sagittarius or a Queen of Pentacles or a Virgo person working on the truth. There seems to be a process going on. Maybe it's Emperor saying that is part of the process, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person is looking come to calmer waters because they understand the masculine is surrounded by a bunch of hound dogs, arbor sharks, gullible people, glutton people, can't regulate their emotions. They like struggle love. They like codependence. They like to act like, oh, my man's abusive, but they're abusive, so they can go and have something to talk about, to gossip, to be malicious. It's just too much on this table right now. Too much. Somebody doesn't like that negative, so they're going, yeah, Vegas and McGon, Virgin. Why? Because all not holes is disgusting. You don't want God's tour cup. Soulmate connection upside down. So, all right then, bye. Queen of Wands said, yay, yay, yay. Because they want some house, some estate. But it's nothing to offer. Cancer wants some Aries estate, or an Aries was helping build an estate. Aries, don't get me started on you today. Don't get me started on you today. You could be a Leo Aries person. Don't get me started on you today, my friend. You could own a real estate. Don't get me started on you today. Don't get me started, because that same Gavin I saw sitting with Genevieve Nadia. Don't get me started today, Gavin. Don't. We're bringing justice for a Aquarius person. Don't when it comes to messages. Don't get me started. See, when it comes to God, no man puts all dark. Let me say that again. No man, woman puts all dog. Whoever, ever tear me away from God. Never. Or love. Why? Because love is the closest to God. Love is truth, and truth is love. Why? Because it's the closest to God. It's the closest. But these people don't believe in God. They believe in the devil. Why? Pure, low energy. We don't even need the devil card. Pure, low energy people. There you go. Low energy. manipulating for money. They got the gift of the gab to get this money. Taurus person. So now, this manifestation, this manipulation, upside down 6 of swords now. For a Virgo person, upside down. Leo person, upside down. Everyone's upside down. Why? Scatterbrain. If he wants to lie down with a scatterbrain, leave Adiwali where the fuck he is. Because I am me, and he is he. And they're in a tower with a Sagittarius person, darling. Never mind. I know I'm in a God's tour cap. I don't need no Adiwali to prove shit to me because he wants to run off our big pussy Johnny Nadia. I had a dream about them today. I'm trying to be nice and calm. I'm tired of dreaming about them. I said in a dream, all you got to do is say one thing and a dream then stop. No, he wants to stroke his fucking ego with bashing it because he can't get enough of Genevieve's lips on it. He can have her burdens by himself. She's not my mother, my father, my sister, my auntie. And yeah, she fancies me because she's a lesbian. Yeah, I saw that in my dream as well. Genevieve, boy. Justice for Aquarius. I don't know where you were going. Oh, King of Wands, upside down. Oh, never mind, bitch boy. Serves you right. Next time you see Aquarius, don't fuck with me, baby. I don't need no voodoo, doo-doo to match your energy, King of Wands. You gave your power away to big Porter Genevieve Nadia. Never mind. Serves you right. You took me for an idiot, but she took you for a bigger fool. Bigger fool. King of Wands upside down. Oh yeah, very demanding. My way or the highway. My way or the highway. Well, you can go on your highway with your jealous, dishonest, manipulative women that crave for power and creativity but can't do shit but suck your dick, Adiwali. Never mind. Next time, walking love, talking truth, correct your flaws. Love you guys. Bye.